Blue and yellow boat of Anderson, the first to show. 2 up from the bottom, Rebecca Mann from Australia.
It's a super start from the Aussie.
Green boat in the middle will be Bedek. Erland from Norway, trying desperately to hang on to Anderson, and that's your way to get in the top 6. Anderson looking very strong, very, very strong. Johnson from Great Britain on the outside, still in touch with that group, just needs to tuck in the back. Barrios from Spain, the Australian man getting across there. Riosa also hanging in there. So there's all 7 of these looking comfortable, and the group we've just seen are just in shot to the right of your screen, and they'll be hoping to pick up a couple of places on the portage. Turquoise boat of Riosa from Estonia, 5th at the moment. Osa from Spain.
That graphic's not 100% right.
Oh, Barrios from Spain, not Osa. Osa was in the previous one. My mistake. So Eva Barrios choosing to go the same side as the opposite side. Anderson went right. Bedek wants to go left. Last minute change of mind. She didn't have time to do it.
Yeah.
The Norwegian comes left along with Estonia.
Anderson gets out early.
Along with the Czech.
They all get out early. Anderson's gone. Super takeout and run from Melinda Anderson.
That's a big gap for Anderson.
Cable Cam is able to track the world champion.
So Anderson and Kisley pretty much taking the same method. First portage, out clean, up and away. Barrios, who didn't come into that portage second, I can assure you, has got out extremely well. The confusion was for Bedek, who wanted to go one side of the pontoon, and it didn't work out, and she ran out of time to change sides. And she's struggling to get in her boat there in the green boat.
Looks familiar. Almost exactly what Van der Kisley did.
Bedek looking extremely shaky, getting in her boat there. So Barrios, the Australian, done very well out of that as well. That's Rebecca Mann. They're both with Milova from Czech Republic. And we're back to
Erland Riosa hovering in the background. Rebecca Mann's had a good race.
Quite a tough race. Wrong side, not wrong side, but the far side of the start line to the whole group. Had to make her way all the way across. Did that sensibly, slowly, calmly. So, yeah, she's done a good job.
Came out of the right side of the portage. Because she was, she came in with 3 or 4 boats around her. One of the queens of Sweden's paddling world.
And she was so dominant last year in short course. Under 20.
I know you don't lose a lot of sleep over blade shapes and sizes, but for an athlete that's coming to a world champs racing short course and long course, different blades?
I don't think so. I think the job's the same. It's only the distance is smaller. You need acceleration, you need a rhythm, you need comfort. I think it'd be exactly the same for both. There's always someone who's mad enough to have 2, though, and confuse themselves. So Anderson obviously likes coming into that side of the pontoon. Right side is her side of choice.
Takes out nice and early. She's got no pressure on her, but it's a super smooth takeout. Takes off down the wooden jetty. Certainly drawing a line in the sand in this heat. The next 3 are out, all easily enough.
This is the most comfortable with portages in that second group, but Anderson well away.
That's a great perspective of just how much of a lead she's got, and she really hasn't had to raise much of a sweat to get it either. She's
A little wobble there just as she took off.
Barrios.
Mann and Milliver.
Oh, little twitch from Eva as well as she gets in.
Little glance over her shoulder there from Barrios, see where the others are. That's a quick top 6 check on her part. They're safe. 6 places. Looks like Kemp might even make her way back to that group of 2 just in front of her. Turquoise boat of Riosa just behind her.
That'll be a spring in the step in the Kiwi camp from this result if they get both of their women through to the final.
Yeah, top of your shot there. Don't get confused. That's one of the men warming up for his heat in just a few moments. So Anderson across the line. 50-odd meters ahead of Barrios, Milliver, and Mann. Seemingly no rush for the fight for 6th place. It's going to be Johnson anyway. And it's New Zealand's
Kemp.
Doreen Kemp.